I can confidently and officially say that I am one of the few people who have watched the Yakuza movie. And I gotta say, the one main complaint that I have is I feel like Kiryu and Majima do not look like Kiryu and Majima, and it looks like they just went to a little costume shop and got their little suits and stuff, and they certainly are having fun. Majima does actually have the movements and personality down very, very well. Kiryu didn't really have to do a whole lot because, well, aside from literally like actually doing fighting movements at some points, unless that was a little stunt double or something like that, but we don't talk about that for Kiryu-chan, okay? You know what? It could simply be that he also has that in the video game. Did anybody else think that? Kiryu never has fought a man in his life. Plot twist. So about this movie, it takes place in Kiwami, and Kira is wandering around with this adorable little girl, and they're looking for her mom. And my favorite part in it is when for some reason everything's amplified in this movie. So they thought, you know how Majima and Kiryu, they don't kill a soul, they don't hurt anybody, let's just have them gun down people. Kiryu literally got pretty much murdered at some point. Like, Majima's straight up just gonna murder him in this movie, and I don't understand why. That's so out of character. He couldn't even fight back properly. What is this? I digress, though. You guys are looking for the silly critiques on this movie, so I'm gonna give you the silly critiques. One thing is they have Kiryu do like these little tiny like miniature Super Saiyan modes where there will be like these tiny bursts of fire that'll just appear, kind of like how in the game he's like, I'm gonna punch you, and then he gets all fiery. But in this case, he just he can't quite do it. It's like he's a fan of anime, but he just can't quite get it to work. So that was really fun to watch. But you know what's even more fun to watch? When they forcefully put Stamina X in the story, that is when things also get really funny, because that was introduced in that way I can't even describe. They introduced it in like a Popeye manner where they're like, oh no, he's shot and he's dying and falling on the ground and he can't get back up. But then everybody starts screaming the second that he pulls out Stamina X. Everybody back up. It becomes a Popeye thing. All of a sudden he's just entirely better from the shot wound and is just walking around. It's pretty game accurate though. Oh yeah, wait, I'm leaving out the part where Majima has to get taken away by an ambulance, and then he just gets up and starts headbutting the guys in the front of the car. That, and then also when he hit a man so hard with a little ball that it got stuck on, not in, on his forehead. Anyways, but yeah, that pretty much sums up everything for that. So with that said, it was kind of enjoyable. I feel like they did a good job at kind of staying true and faithful to the series. I feel like they could have gotten some better, more accurate looking actors, probably. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So with that said, take care of yourselves, have a decent day, and stay determined all the way.